Hey guys, this is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Nvidia stock. Guys, this coming week we have Nvidia's earnings. We have them on Wednesday, and can Nvidia go to $1,000 plus this coming week? Everything has been put on Nvidia's earnings now in the price action, the analysts, and everything. In this video, we'll talk about in three sections the price action. First section is before the earnings, technicals. How are the price action, the things looking like on it. Then during the earnings timing, the section that will be Wednesday's post market time, and then post earnings. So we'll cover three cases in this video on Nvidia in that regards, and then I'll also take you over weekly interval and all in all how things are looking like on Nvidia. With that, guys, please hit the like and subscribe, and also please note none of this is any financial advice. This is only for education purposes. All right, so let's start things off. Now, what we are seeing on Nvidia on the daily interval is red candles from last few days. However, if you have been seeing my videos, you already know that I have been saying, guys, that's fine, right? On the swing structure side, this is just a pullback. Even today, well, when I said today, I mean on Friday, on this day of closing, we have this wick come in, the support come in at 922, and that is the pivot level that my indicator has also marked. And anything above it, guys, the structure is still bullish on the swing. Above 914 to 922, in this between this range and above, Nvidia is still in the bullish territory on the swing side. Yes, intraday cool-offs can come, which we have already been talking about. If I take you to the hourly interval over the course of the planning of Nvidia from last couple of days, that we have been saying, yep, I have been saying that, guys, yes, this cool-off is coming, as we can't go above the level of 946, we break below that, expect the downside, and I said that we will come down. $922 is the possibility. You can see we came all the way down there, and that's where we found some support. Very weak and feeble support, but still a support. Now, let's go back to the daily interval. What are we seeing? That Nvidia is still above 50 days moving average and 20 days moving average. Now, at the same time on hourly interval, we are above this very strong ongoing trend line. This is a swing trend line, and also above 200 hours moving average here, right? And this is what has been happening. Well, this trend line, where did it come from? It came from these swing places, right, of the previous point. So Nvidia still is bullish. Bulls have still room to play with as long as they can keep above all these levels of 940, 922, this trend line, 50 days moving average I showed you on the daily interval, this trend line, and also 200 hours moving average, right? Now, before earnings, this is about before earnings technicals. If we continue to find support here, let's say we form the consolidation and we start to go higher with the break of one of the levels here, that is 929, this thing on intraday can continue higher. I expect this may a little bit go sideways before giving us that another confirmation to the upside. And while I'm talking about that, let's go to the 4 hours interval real quick, so that I also extend this trend line here. Let me just do that because we are getting higher and higher, so I need to adjust this trend line as well. So yeah, and as long as bulls can keep it between or above 914 to 922, Nvidia has a room to turn itself around, and until earnings it is still bullish. And on intraday, according to closeness to these levels and areas, with the confirmation of any particular level break like 929 or so to the upside, can give intraday long plays. Now, at the same time, let's go back to the hourly interval. Now, at the same time, if we lose 922 and 914 with 200 hours moving average, you can expect a cool off coming back down to $890. That's where the next significant level is down there. So that's also a possibility. And I think until then, Wednesday, so 3 days until the post market, if we lose the level of 922 and 914, yeah, we have a chance to come down to 890 almost until Wednesday if these levels breaks. But then I expect things to stay bullish. I don't see before earnings things breaking below 890 because we have 20 and 50 days moving average. Now, at the same time, I want to talk about what if post earnings. Let's say during earnings, if Nvidia breaks the structure to the downside for any reason, goes below 20 and 50 days moving average, then guys, there's a more possibility we can see continuation to the downside. So that's one of the cases. Together with, I want to talk about what post earnings if this happens. You just never know what's going to happen during the earnings times, what the price session is going to do. You can throw a dart in the blind, and if it hits, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that, oh yeah, see, that happens, that's what I said, that thought said. No, doesn't matter. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy because you just happened to say that and it just happened, so you ended up believing that you know everything. Now, earnings, price action, unrelated there is no way to know what's going to happen in the price action. Even if earnings are good or bad, things can still go wherever they want to go in the price action. It all comes down to where the whales are putting their money, what they want to, what the thesis they want to put out. And since it happens in the post market, all of this stuff, it's very easy to change the technicals and move the price for the reasons that you don't need much volume in pre and post market to move the price to a huge degree, right? So that's that, and that's why these things happen in the pre and the post market, guys, these earnings. Now, so what to the upside, right? And before earnings, and that is, yeah, as long as we are above 914 and 922, things are gonna stay bullish. And so technically structured as of right now where the price action is, it's still bullish on the swing side, okay? So, and yeah, that's what I have been saying. And yeah, like for example, my swing bot, if I show you that, it already gave the close position on the previous buy position that we got here. So we got the full sell signal as well here. Net profitable, we have been making great money on Nvidia swing plays by my bot. And if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below. I have two trading bots, 2 indicators, and Wall Street alerts. Links are in the description below of this video. All right, so now the other item I want to talk about, what if during earnings, what happens if price goes up or down, and what will be the follow through after that? So it's very simple. If Nvidia gaps up above the all-time highs, if it doesn't go up all-time highs by the earnings, but gaps up during the earnings above this level of $975 range, it's a new technicals, new chart, and most likely it will continue higher from there. However, if it gaps below 20 and 50 days moving average from wherever, that will start to change the technicals on Nvidia to the downside. But so yes, right now what that price action is, technicals is, this is valid only until Wednesday afternoon. Then we will see what happens during earnings, and then we'll see what happens in the post market from thereafter and the days after that, right? So it's all about that. Now let's talk about the weekly interval as well. And so far, guys, yes, we are still above 20 weeks moving average, and just testing the all-time high. Structure is not bearish. Weakness will only come if Nvidia starts to lose on weekly interval 882. If that's not happening, forget it. This is still bullish though, technically, right? So I don't think it's going to become full on bearish by the earnings time. Analysts have been coming out with their upgrades, and they might just keep coming out going into this next week as well. I think this is going to be a really strong week for Nvidia on the case that analysts will come out with their upgrades, I think. Yeah, just like they have been coming out this week, but next week will be a lot of upgrades in my opinion that analysts will come out. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll be doing Nvidia's options videos as well this weekend. So definitely, if you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever my videos are out. And with that, guys, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.